My girlfriend, I have every right to defend my home after someone started kicking my door in. Hi, I am 28M and it's 12:25 a.m. I didn't got a single call. I have tickets for Coldplay concert for January 26th, my favorite band, and I don't want to attend it cause I have 3 extra tickets, but not even a single friend agreed to go to that concert with me, and I booked those in hope that someone will come. Seats are block B lower 100, 103. If you find all those seats empty, understand that I am gone. And it's not because I didn't want to attend that concert, I really wanted that, but not even one of my friend agreed. It's not about the concert only. I am a person who lives alone and my family lives in a different town. I see people on their birthday getting tagged in shit ton of stories or post, but no one ever tags me. I didn't even got a call from my family. I had a friend who used to call it at exactly 12, but today I didn't even get that call. I asked my office colleagues to celebrate my birthday with me and I will sponsor liquors and cakes and everything, yet they said they had planned for weekends. I hope I am not a terrible person. I think I am, but I always wish people on time. I never purposefully hurt anyone, but if I did, I am sorry. I never did that though. I think they did not like how I look. Maybe I have vitiligo and I am not that successful for my age because I am little underconfident. Is that why people hate me? I don't know why people hate me, cause if I am unsuccessful I can be successful, but that's not it. Maybe they hate that I have vitiligo, maybe that's the reason, but I didn't ask for it, I just got it. But can people just hate me just because I have vitiligo? I think so. I wouldn't hate anyone though. I love all kind of people, even the one who literally beaten the shit out of me when I was school because I got offended because they were making jokes on my skin condition. Maybe I shouldn't got offended at that time and they were only having fun. I could have ignored them or maybe laughed with them. That might have resulted in a good friendship. Maybe they might have wished me. I think I was always the problem. That's why not even my parents loves me as they love my brother. He's successful. He's abroad with his wife and a dog. They are amazing. They didn't wish me though. It's okay. It's still not over his office hours. He is 6 hours behind, so he might have forgotten, and it's okay. He's busy, but he was the only one who understood me. But then when he got married and he got busy, and it's understandable, hope he becomes more successful. Even last year he forgot my birthday because he had this big project he was working. My friend that always called me, he didn't call though. He said he was traveling. Might be that. I think people forget me because I am not that important. And that's fine. I don't add anything but only takes. I think I am terrible for not adding value in life of people. Maybe after that only people will call me on my birthday, but I think it's too late now, cause I think if I leave now, no one would be that hurt as they already created distance from me, and they won't feel sad. I am a terrible person, and maybe that's why my ex got married to someone else. She took a right decision. Who wants a person who will always be vulnerable in front of them? Although I was strong when she told me that she's getting married in 3 weeks, and her roka is day after tomorrow, I didn't shed a single tear and didn't uttered an emotional word. I just left saying congratulations, enjoy your life. She might thought I am heartless. Well, I was heartbroken, not heartless, but I can understand her POV. I think you can understand why I am a terrible person, and isn't it better to sleep forever not knowing what happened to you? I don't know why it's so difficult to feel like I am part of something. I see people in my office going out for lunches together, posting pictures at parties, and I just sit there watching it all from the sidelines. I have tried to be a part of their world. I have tried to strike up conversations, share jokes, even offer help whenever they needed it, but somehow I always feel like an outsider. Maybe it's the way I carry myself, maybe it's the way I look, or maybe it's something deeper that even I cannot figure out. I don't know how many times I have sat alone in my apartment wondering what it is about me that pushes people away. I have replayed every conversation, every interaction, every little moment where I might have done something wrong or said something wrong, but I can never find the answer. It's like I am stuck in this loop of self-doubt and self-blame, and no matter how much I try, I can never break free from it. When I bought those Coldplay tickets, I thought it was going to be different. I imagine myself sitting there with people I care about, singing along to every song, feeling the energy of the crowd, and for a moment forgetting all the loneliness that I feel. I imagine laughter, cheers, and maybe even a few pictures to remember the night. But now those tickets are just a reminder of how alone I really am. I can't even bring myself to sell them because that would mean giving up on that tiny sliver of hope that maybe, just maybe, someone would decide to come with me. I don't know why I keep holding on to that hope when I know deep down that it's futile. I have always been someone who tries to see the good in people, even when they have hurt me. I remember in school when those kids used to make fun of me, I used to tell myself that they didn't mean it, that they were just kids who didn't know any better. Even when they beat me up, I would convince myself that it was my fault for not fitting in, for being different, for having this skin condition that made me stand out in all the wrong ways. I used to think that if I could just be better, if I could just be stronger, smarter, more confident, then maybe they would accept me. But no matter how hard I tried, it was never enough. And now, as an adult, it feels like nothing has changed. I am still that kid standing on the outside looking in, hoping that someone would see me, really see me, and decide that I am worth their time. I thought that by now I would have figured it out, that I would have built a life where I felt like I belonged, but instead I am still here, still struggling, still trying to find my place in a world that feels like it's constantly pushing me away. It's not that I haven't tried to build connections. I have tried. I have reached out to people, invited them to coffee, to dinner, to events, but it's always the same story. They are too busy, they have other plans, or they just don't respond. And every time that happens, it chips away at whatever little confidence I have left. It's like the universe is trying to tell me that I am not meant to be part of this world, that I am just here to exist on the fringes, watching everyone else live their lives while I am stuck in this endless cycle of loneliness and despair. I don't know what the future holds for me, and honestly, I don't know if I want to find out. All I know is that right now, in this moment, I feel like I am drowning and there is no one around to pull me out. I feel like I am screaming at the top of my lungs, but no one can hear me. I feel like I am invisible, like I don't matter, like I am just taking up space in a world that doesn't have room for me. If you ever find those seats empty at the Coldplay concert, just know that it's not because I didn't want to be there. I wanted to be there more than anything. I wanted to feel alive, to feel connected, to feel like I was part of something bigger than myself. But sometimes wanting something isn't enough. Sometimes, no matter how much you want it, no matter how hard you try, it just doesn't happen. And maybe that's just the way life is for some people. Maybe some people are just meant to be alone. Sometimes I wonder what it would feel like to wake up one day and not have this weight on my chest. To wake up and feel like I matter, like I have a purpose, like there is a reason for me to keep going. I wonder what it would feel like to have someone look at me and see more than just my skin or my flaws. I wonder what it would feel like to have someone care enough to ask how I am doing and actually mean it. I wonder if I will ever get to experience that, or if I am destined to spend the rest of my life wondering. I know that there are people out there who have it worse than me. I know that I should be grateful for the things that I do have. But knowing that doesn't make the loneliness any less real. It doesn't make the pain any less sharp. It doesn't make the nights any less long. It doesn't make the silence any less deafening. It doesn't make me feel any less invisible. And I think that's the hardest part. Knowing that no matter how much I try to convince myself that things will get better, deep down I don't believe it. Deep down I am terrified that this is all there is, that this is all there will ever be. I don't know why I am writing this. Maybe it's because I need to get these thoughts out of my head. Maybe it's because I am hoping that someone out there will read this and understand what I am going through. Maybe it's because I need to remind myself that I am still here, that I am still fighting, even if it doesn't feel like it. Or maybe it's because I don't know what else to do. All I know is that right now, in this moment, this is all I have. And maybe, just maybe, that's enough. I don't know what to write now. Just that there are literally close to 2,000 people that actually wanted to be my friend and wished me. I was crying last night that not even single person called or messaged, and I woke up with so many wishes. My phone is heating because of all the notifications I have been getting. I woke up and it's 7:25 a.m., exactly 7 hours when I started writing that post, and I think this could have been the best thing I can ask for. I went to bed last night feeling like the world was closing in on me, like I was completely alone and invisible, and now I'm sitting here trying to process the fact that so many strangers reached out to show me that I matter, that I'm not alone, that there is kindness out there in the world even if it's coming from people I've never met. It's overwhelming in the best possible way, and I can't stop myself from tearing up as I scroll through all the messages and comments. I saw a few comments from people saying they would love to come to the concert with me, and it's honestly something I never expected. Just the thought that someone would go out of their way to spend time with me, to share something I was so excited about, is something I'll always cherish. It feels like this huge weight I've been carrying for so long has suddenly been lifted, and I'm finally able to breathe again. It's hard to put into words how much this means to me, but I'll try my best because I think it's important to acknowledge the good things when they happen. Last night, I was sitting in the dark feeling like I didn't belong anywhere, like I was an outsider in my own life. But this morning, everything feels different. I've spent years convincing myself that people didn't care, that I was just a burden, that my existence didn't matter to anyone. And now, for the first time in as long as I can remember, I feel seen. I feel heard. I feel like maybe, just maybe, I'm not as alone as I thought I was. It's such a strange and beautiful feeling to go from despair to hope in the span of a few hours, and I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. Everyone who took the time to comment, to message, to show me that there's still good in the world, thank you. You've given me something I didn't even realize I was searching for, a sense of connection, of belonging, of being part of something bigger than myself. I've spent so much time feeling like I was on the outside looking in, and now, for the first time, it feels like I'm part of something. It's a feeling I'll never take for granted. I've seen messages from people sharing their own struggles, their own feelings of loneliness and isolation, and it's made me realize that I'm not alone in this. So many of us are carrying these invisible burdens, feeling like we're the only ones struggling, but the truth is, we're all connected in ways we don't always see. This experience has shown me that even in the darkest moments, there's always a chance for light to break through if we're willing to reach out and let others in. I'm going to do my best to respond to every single comment and message because each one of them means so much to me. It's going to take some time, but I want to make sure everyone knows how grateful I am. You've turned what could have been one of the worst days of my life into something beautiful, something I'll remember for the rest of my life. I've gone from feeling like I didn't matter to feeling like I'm part of a community, and that's a gift I can never repay. To the people who offered to come to the concert with me, thank you. I'm so excited to share this experience with you, to sing along to our favorite songs, to feel the energy of the crowd, and to make memories that I'll carry with me forever. It's more than I could have ever hoped for, and I'm beyond grateful for the kindness and generosity you've shown me. I still can't believe that just a few hours ago I was sitting here feeling like I had no one, and now there are thousands of people rooting for me, supporting me, and reminding me that the world isn't as lonely as I thought it was. This is more than a miracle. It's a reminder that even when things feel hopeless, there's always a chance for something good to come along and change everything. Thank you, Reddit, for being that good thing in my life. Thank you for showing me that people care, that kindness exists, that there's always a reason to keep going even when it feels like the world is against you. This experience has changed me in ways I can't fully explain, but I know that I'll carry this feeling with me for a long time. It's given me hope, and that's something I haven't felt in a very long time. Thank you, everyone, from the bottom of my heart. This has been one of the most incredible experiences of my life, and I'm so grateful to each and every one of you for being a part of it. You've shown me that the world is full of good people, and for the first time in a long time I feel like I'm one of them. Thank you for everything. This is a day I'll never forget. Thank you for listening the story to the end. If you enjoy our videos, so don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Have a good day, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please do it and hit the notification bell icon to stay updated with more shocking real-life stories happening around you.